Alright guys, so just a quick update on basically what happened. I don't want to like show my house or anything. It's kind of weird. Anyway, so the whites didn't come back. They're sitting in the same place they were when I released them. All the other birds are back inside. And who would have thought that my white, my hybrid would be such a good homer? I mean, really. I had a gut feeling about that bird. It just looked like such a good body shape and everything, but I have no clue. I don't even have bands on it or anything, which I need to get done. But that's a good bird. I'm going to use that as kind of a feeding bird and a training bird too. Not for like dogs, but like training my whites and stuff. But I like that bird a lot. It's a gorgeous bird. I'd like it to be a purebred, but other than that, it's super cool. Cool that it's a hybrid and it homes so well. I'd like to see how far I could take that bird and have it successfully homed. Because they don't kit, or as of now. I mean, they'll kit eventually. And I'm not going to fly any of my whites for a while. I don't think they're ready. Oh, well, I know they're not ready. Because all my other birds came back. I did nothing different. 3 weeks is all it took for my Jansons. And they're supposed to be a great bloodline of Walt Disney whites. I mean, that's an incredible bloodline. And I don't know. What the hell? By the way, the last bird to fly out was not the white that was still in the thing that I spooked up. Was not the the black spot. And the black spot is the one that crashed. I don't know. I have no clue what it is about that. I'm at a loss for words. But I'll let you know. This is going to be the last video, and I'll make another video tomorrow. I don't believe they're going to come back, honestly. I mean, there's no reason for them to be sitting there. It's like they're lost, like they don't know where to go. I'm at a loss for words, guys. I have no clue why that bird rolled down. It's not the bird that hit the cage either. That was Bookie, and he came back, so he's back in the thing. He's fine. All of them are fine. They were breathing pretty heavy. I think I'm going to make sure I don't spook them as much. I'm going to start training these birds a lot more. Every day off, I'm going to take them out a little bit further. I'm going to take them actually down to the end of the field, this field right there. And the next one, I might take them halfway through that yellow field right there and do a release from, oh, there's a white right there. One of the whites are back. I think it's the white. Is that a white or is that the hybrid? They're actually not back in the loft, but they like to do this. They sit around. There's a white. Okay, which white is that? That was the white hanging out on the post, and the white over there is still there. Okay, so the one that rolled down is here. He's back home. I'm glad to know that. But they like to, like I said, guys, they know where the cage is now that I've trained them enough. I'm not worried about that. They're just kind of hanging out around here. No worries whatsoever. In fact, I'd like them to hang out a little bit more. Maybe even circle around a little bit. Just get to know their place. And once they know where they're at, like they are right now, I released them clear over there in the center of that field, that green field. They came back. So, like I said, I've homed these birds before. You've seen it. And they do this. They just kind of sit up, which we'll work on that. We'll make it so I might not water them as much, and they'll want to come back for water immediately. But as you can see, they're back. Once they come home, they're not going to leave. Most of the time, they're not going to leave and not come back. And if they do leave, if they do go fly over to that truck over there, they'll come back, no worries. I'm not worried about it with these birds at all. I'm worried about that white. I think he should come back. But whereas the one that I didn't think was going to come back came back, I'm confident I have 100% success rate so far. Actually, that's a lie, 95%. So on my last flight, I lost one bird, and I don't know where it went because I saw it fly off. But yeah, so Bookie, I've learned Bookie and my white are actually mates. They are mates. Not my white Jansen, the one that I always talk about, the high flying one. So Bookie, I call him Bookie just because that's the guy. He's from Belgium, and the guy I got him from told me that was his name. And as a yearling, he won a competition. So, I don't know. He's a younger bird. I think he's 2 years old now. Not entirely sure. All my birds are doing good, though. So, that's good. And that bird will come home. I'm pretty confident. He's inside of the loft. I have a big log cabin. You can't miss the aviary. You can't miss my truck. They'll be back. There's no worries. He'll be back. If he wants to be. But you know how it is with pigeons. There's no guarantee. They're inconsistent, and unless they're very honorable, my birds right now, my Jansens are honorable birds. They are. I don't want to say attached to me, but they realize it's an alliance. It's one of those things where they get food from me, and I get, money from them and a hobby out of it. So that's that white right there. He has a black spot on his tail. Not the one up on the top. That's the one I was just talking about. I'm happy. I'm happy that I have 11 out of the 12 birds I released back. So put some water on the inside of the coop. So as soon as they go in, they'll water. And it's cool. It's really cool. So that's it for today's video. I will make sure you guys know if that white comes back. If not, I'll tell you in tomorrow's video. I'll say, hey, he didn't come back. But I think he should. So thanks for watching. If you guys have any requests, comments, make sure you leave them down below. Subscribe, like the video. Tell me how you feel. Be responsive in the comments, please. And that's it for today's video. Thank you for watching the Flying Dutchman Pigeon Lofts, and Flying Dutchman out.